Matt's got a story he'll tell about it, but it's one of his signature songs, and we'd love to sing it. It's called Resurrection Ground. Matt, tell a little bit about that song.
Many years ago, my brother and his wife, they were serving the Lord, going to Bible college, and they had a beautiful little girl, 3 years old, and she had some severe headaches, just kind of out of nowhere. So we rushed her to the hospital. I was with them on that day, and we rushed her to the emergency room. And at 3 years old, we expected them to give her a little bit of medicine, send her home, and everything would be just fine. 1 week and 2 days later, we followed a casket that was 36 inches long that held that precious little girl. Doesn't matter how spiritual you may think you are, that will test your faith. And I helped preach the funeral that day, and my uncle also helped preach the funeral. And any times that I preach a funeral, I try to pray, searching for the right words to say. And sometimes they're just not around, and you just do your best. And my uncle, though, had the words that day that I believe really touched my brother's heart. As we stood by the graveside, he made a statement. He said, "To the Christian, a casket is no longer a casket. It's a hope chest. And to the child of God, the grave is not the end, it's resurrection ground." As we sing the song, I want you to keep in mind, my brother walked away from burying his 3-year-old daughter. 2 hours later, he come out with a little scrap piece of paper, and he said, "What do you think about this song?" He wrote the words to this song just 2 hours after burying that little girl. He says, "This is not the end, it's resurrection ground." This is not the end, it's resurrection ground. We gathered together to say our goodbyes to our sweet little girl. Oh, how our hearts ached inside. Then we went to the place where they lowered her body down. Some call it a grave, I call it resurrection ground. Resurrection ground, no more graves allowed. We'll meet her in the air, no more parting there. With Jesus we'll be for all eternity. This is not the end, it's resurrection ground. Isn't it good to know God gives a song in our darkest hour? We come here often to see where she lay. It doesn't seem so long ago she ran around and played. How sweet it would be if we were standing round when this cold grave it turns to resurrection ground. Resurrection ground, no more graves allowed. We'll meet her in the air, no more party there. With Jesus we'll be for all eternity. This is not the end, it's resurrection ground. This is not the end,